Welcome back, guys. This is part 3 of the Valley Let's Play. In part 2, we managed to find a way into the SOMA facility, crashing through the ceiling there. So, now we're supposed to search for the Lifeseed. I'm hitting RB, but... Oh, okay, I guess you can... Oh, okay, that's how we take damage. Steal all the energy. Alright, let's go. Oh. Alright. Audio logs.
September 17th, 1942. My name is Andrew Fisher, leading physicist and head of Project Pendulum. Pendulum is the research and development project directed by the Army Corps of Engineers to produce a weapon of mass destruction that can bring an end to the war through the unconditional surrender of our enemies. In response to the spy-ridden efforts of the Manhattan Project, headed by my cohort, Robert Oppenheimer, Pendulum has been founded under the utmost secrecy. Funds, pride, and soldiers' lives are all on the line in a race to win the war, thus giving rise to the name Pendulum.
Alright, so this is some huge research storage facility. Obviously, been deteriorating. Just in case there's some kind of stuff up here, thought I'd check it out. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, so we don't really have an objective here, so just collect things. Not sure what to make of that one. Oh, I meant to go in there. Ah. Got long arms.
As a precaution to both Nazi and Soviet espionage, Pendulum's location and purpose is unknown to the outside world. Taking a cue from the Manhattan Project, only a small few know of Pendulum's purpose, operating under the guise of an alternative energy project. As it came to light that Manhattan had been plagued with espionage, it was agreed upon to shroud Pendulum within the government itself. All those who knew of Pendulum's true intent are here. Though admittedly extreme, we can ensure an ironclad umbrella of secrecy. Information can only come in, none can go out. As far as anyone outside this valley knows, Pendulum does not exist. This valley does not exist.
Alright, so basically doing a project, Pendulum, you know, kind of on the level of the Manhattan Project. Shroud and Secrecy. Oh, I didn't see that before. Maybe I went through a different one. Oh yeah, there we go. We went in there last time. Patriotic, crane overhead. Oh yeah? Alright. Way too high. Let's see, is there anything over here? Nope. Oh, there's one of the cranes that fell. A couple of them. Maybe they're just here in storage.
Welcome to the Pendulum Research and Development Site. All personnel must report to the front desk with appropriate...
Well, I guess we should report to the front desk. Alright, so they're having power problems while they're doing their research. So they're in a time crunch too for supplies. Just kind of cruising around here. Oh wow. Ooh. That did something. When I attacked the swarm, it moved. Interesting. Maybe it's just a fluke. It's not working now. Hopefully we can avoid them just by running around. How am I supposed to read these? So, I shock them. They move around, but Yeah, it's just getting me killed. I'd like to read that note. I guess that works. So Ralph is stealing pencils. And coffee. I don't know if that was worth almost dying. So many open areas here. Alright, let's go upstairs. Probably shouldn't write down that you're sneaking around learning about the weapon systems. Just saying. Yeah, so definitely running low on supplies is a running theme.
I can't believe it. I'm almost at a loss for words. This is the discovery of a lifetime. No, of the 20th century. Have I found Schrodinger's cat? This is beyond my wildest imagination. As a result of the reaction between the Amrita energy and the Pathfinder's own life force, they experience what I have dubbed quantum death. When a Pathfinder dies while wearing the suit, their consciousness branches into a new reality, unharmed. They achieve quantum immortality.
Quantum immortality. Oh, I already have full energy. Project lead Andrew Fisher. Ah! Jump from stall to stall. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought maybe there'd be something good in there. Alright, so just saying how good the leaf suits are. Oh, here's a note. Jealous of somebody getting a girl, I guess. Ooh, a movie.
Welcome to the Pathfinder program. You've been selected among an elite few to participate in an experimental study to test out Pendulum's newly designed leaf suit. To Do you have what it takes to master the marvels of this groundbreaking technology? Pathfinders are divided into squads of 3. Your objectives include testing Leaf technology and to aid the anthropological effort as we further explore the ruins of this spectacular valley. As such, Pathfinders are granted incredible speed and agility. In earlier Mark I models, soldiers piloting Leaf suits were given the stimulant DX9 to exert the energy needed to drive the impressive exoskeleton. However, this was found to cause sudden cardiac arrest amongst unwitting Pathfinders. In the latest model, the Mark II, DX9 has been replaced with Amrita energy. The transfusion of Amrita with Pathfinders results in a phenomenon known as quantum death. But be forewarned, if a Pathfinder dies while wearing our suit, something else must forfeit its own life in their stead. So be sure to be careful out there.
Yep.
To produce bombs of unparalleled yield, we rely upon the Lifeseed, housed within a reactor found deep underground beneath the SOMA facility. By harvesting the high-energy yield orbs found within the valley, we pass their energy through the Lifeseed, which acts as a sort of amplifier, magnifying the energy to unprecedented levels. The explosives we create here will dwarf anything the Manhattan Project could ever possibly fathom.
Daily water intake. Okay. This note over here was like a really common physics joke. Don't trust atoms because they make up everything. Let's see. Oop. This definitely looked like the tops of nuclear reactors. Stores open up. I'm gonna feel really dumb if there was a way to disable those, and I was just not doing it. Let's just try shooting a bunch of energy at him. Oh, yep, sure enough. So, yeah. Just figured that out. Or at least it disabled them for a minute. Because they mentioned them being immortal. So, stick around a second, see if they come back. I'm guessing they will. Like, calmed them down though. At least now I know how to subdue them, so I can read the notes and stuff. Saying you can't use grass and leaves and other scenery objects, basically. Surprised you can't use these. Thanatos. New bomb. Or weapon of some kind. Alright, so it looks like the Lifeseed was actually some sort of meteor that caused the Pleistocene extinction event. Or at least that's the location they went looking. Huh. So this is saying that the leaf suits actually work by popping you into another universe. I guess one where you didn't die. Yeah, so instead of dying, they branch into a new reality, or, you know, a nearby universe, or parallel universe, I guess, where they didn't die. But somehow something else died. I'm not sure why you'd have to trade a life in a parallel universe, but whatever. Sort of like thermodynamics, I guess. So basically, they're all saying that Fisher is crazy and working him too hard. Formulas. Fire escape. We will not be taking that away. Ooh. I almost just jumped down there without looking. Oh, can't go that way. Not sure what that did.
The natural
Just
light
went into
here
the wall.
seems to be slowly dwindling. Edwin thinks I'm crazy, but I see it becoming quieter. Are we gradually killing this place?
That self-righteous anthropologist is stirring up trouble again. Her moral objections to this project are the last thing I need on my mind. If it weren't for the isolation policy, I'd have her removed from the premises and sent back home.
Yeah, so since bringing the people back to life causes things to die, I wonder if using the emerald energy does the same thing. So let's go ahead and knock this thing out. Come on. There we go. Got used a lot of energy there. Hopefully, yeah, there's more of these things. So we'll probably be in here a while, so that'd be a good chance to see if those things ever come back. Notes everywhere. Deadest children on the game. Just gonna look for supplies before we do anything meaningful. Ooh, don't go down there. We might have to go down there actually. We'll see. SOMA reactor. Ooh. So should we try to jump into the reactor? There's definitely a platform down there. Let's go up here first. Barely made that. Oh, this is where we were before. I think. The difference being the reactor is open? Oh, we missed this though. Oh, it's already on. Not sure if we can go to that area or not. I'm gonna jump in there. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that was definitely the right way to go. Alright, so we got an upgrade to go faster.
Our newly developed pushrod pistons will allow Pathfinders to achieve an unprecedented velocity. By energizing the tunnel rails, the leaf suit should conduct enough energy to reach immense speeds.
Oh cool, so we're using the rail energy. Nice. It's so fast. I'm gonna jump on this one. Ooh. So that map we saw of the other facility, we must be going that way. So there's a big railway system leading there. Did have a picture of a bomb at the other one. jump coming. Oh, it's a big jump. With a giant hand. A little 360 there. Wow. If we died down here, I wonder what would die to bring us back. There aren't any trees or animals or anything. Oops. There's a secondary rail down to the right. Oh, here's a lot of these things. No more rails. I tried. Didn't do very good there. Run up this thing? Yep. SOMA reactor. Oh, that was fun. Oh, here's a crate. Okay, so we made it to the reactor.
First yield test was a surefire success. The explosion yielded 20 kilotons of TNT energy. I know I can outmatch this at greater efficiency, but time is running out. I am ordering a 300% increase in production to meet quotas for a megaton blast yield, produced in 3 days' time. But of course, our trump card lies in the Thanatos cannon prototype under development. Its power, unlike anything Oppenheimer could possibly fathom. With this technology, we'll become the closest thing to gods the world has ever seen!
So I thought that the train tracks were going to take us to the other facility, but it seems like we're still at SOMA. Alright. So the reactor is not stable because we're trying to beat Oppenheimer. Alright guys, well before I hit this big button, I think we're gonna leave it here for today. I'll see you guys in the next part, and have a good one.